Greetings, my name is Gwendolyn Holmes, and this is my interpersonal communication project. John Stewart describes interpersonal conversation as interpersonal labels, the kind of communication that happens when people involved talk and listen in ways that maximize the presence of the personal. In research, researchers found in an article that was written, they did an article that sought to bring forth the intelligibility and coherence to the process of progress of research in the field of interpersonal communication. Several interpersonal communication theories and principles sharing common assumptions and concepts were studied and analyzed. The findings were that interpersonal communication is based on personal needs, inclusion, to feel a part of something, to have control over your environment and be able to have the control and the power to make decisions and contributions to your groups, whether it's your peer groups, your families, but to have that control in your life. And also affection, to be liked, to have others show that light for you and that they appreciate you. The findings also show that if we understand the interpersonal needs of others, it will also help us understand their communication behavior, pretty much like the behavioral blends that we learned about during this course. We actively seek to predict and explain the actions of others, which could lead to judging. Communication is a dynamic, transactional behavior affecting process. In other words, sometimes we say things or do things or make gestures in our communication in order to get a certain response from those that we're communicating to. There are intrinsic as well as extrinsic links between psychology and interpersonal dynamics. During the course, we have to take several self-assessments. My uniquely used score showed that in graph 1, which is this is expected of me, I was an SI, active, passive, and people-oriented. Graph 2, this is me, I was a CSD, active, task-oriented, passive, yet very people-oriented. My Cleveland communication results showed that I have good communication skills, very insightful, able to communicate clearly to others, assertive when talking to others. The listening skills are average and relatively comfortable dealing with emotions. However, there were no limitations indicated during this assessment. In the Burley-Allen listening assessment, I find that I'm a combination of level 1 and level 2 listening. Level 1 is empathetic listening and requires listening from the heart and having an I'm okay, you're okay attitude. Level 2 is hearing the words but not really listening. But you can listen logically, but you're emotionally detached. My overarching goal is to improve my communication skills by becoming a level 1 listener all the time, using communications to build bridges and not walls, and remember and applying scripture. James 1, verses 19 and 20 says, "My brothers and sisters, take note of this. Everyone should be quick to listen, slow to speak, and slow to become angry."